Welcome to another episode of my broadcast on YouTube. And thank you for your likes and comments so far. They've been amazing. I really appreciate them. Like I told you in the last broadcast, that I'll be continuing on the issue of an empty space. So today we are talking about an empty space. But before we go forward, I'd like to share with you some of the feedbacks that I got from the last episode. Somebody sent to me that an empty space is an available space. So we'll be dwelling much on that when we come back. Stay tuned and learn. Welcome back. An empty space is an available space. And when a place is said to be empty, it means that space is available. And if a place is empty, it means that it is devoid of some things that ought to occupy it at that moment. Well, like I said, I emphasized that in the last broadcast. But today I would like to talk about where we feel emptiness and we don't know how to fill those voids. Emptiness can be felt in different ways, such as in the area of academics, job, and even sometimes in the area of relationship. For instance, imagine a student studying a particular course just because his parents want him or her to study that course. There's a possibility that he will feel emptiness even while studying the course. He's not happy doing it. You don't feel fulfilled. You're just doing it to make your parents happy. Let me use my case as an example. I did some things a while ago and then I just did them because I felt like it was the right thing to do at the moment, not because I wanted to do them. I'm not even passionate about it, but I kept doing it. And I noticed that there's this emptiness I always feel, but it's like I don't know what I'm supposed to do to fill them up. I just feel this void. But I felt like I should find fulfillment in what I'm doing. But despite that, I wasn't fulfilled. So about the issue of the relationship, most people are in a relationship where they are not happy. It's like they're not in the right relationship. But most of the time, they just remain there because the pressure around them at that moment is too much. For instance, when your parents is like, you're old enough to bring a man to the house, this and that, they are pressurizing you about that particular thing. So you just settle for anybody that comes your way. And even while in that relationship, you are empty. You just have this void that even the man at that moment can't fill it up for you. And we have the case of jobs in Nigeria now. Most of us, we are not doing what we like to do, but we just do them because we are making ends meet from them. It just put food on our table, not because we are passionate about that particular thing. Like I know a friend of mine who wants to be a photographer, but he has to work in an office because his parents, they see it as the best thing to do for him, the best thing for his future and his life. But he's not passionate about working in an office, in an organization. He wants to be a photographer. So I feel like if you do, in the area of jobs too, if you do what you don't like doing, you will still feel empty. But I tell you that some space are better to be left empty than just filling them up with things that are not worth it. So you don't have to try to please anybody, because the more you try to please people, the more you will hurt yourself. So if you are a person that falls under the category of you are just empty, you don't know why you are empty, I feel like you should open up to someone, seek for counsel. I will always say that, seek for counsel from someone who knows better than you, and then don't just act ignorantly because you want to please somebody. Don't act because you want to please your parents. Do what you love doing, because in the future they will not be there to bear the consequences with you. So do what you love doing. Don't settle for an alternative. And if you have any question, you can send it to 08066415117. And you can also follow us on all our social media platforms at The Arising. I remain your faithful host, Oswald Favor. Thank you and God bless you.